is he possibly turning things around? That's why I had to stop and ask myself, like, because if someone compared him to, I think it was Dabo Sweeney in his first 7 years. I know that Adam does it in the morning show too, but somebody in the comment section on that specific clip. And I was thinking, like, maybe because he did beat Ohio State last year. They did make a college playoff, got whooped in the college playoff. I don't think that happened with Dabo, but he could possibly turn it around. They have, like, the athletes, I guess.
They always have the athletes. They always have the players. It's a brand. They are one of the best recruiters. They get the best talent in the nation.
But this year, to me, like, more so than ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times when it comes to those games, if teams aren't, like, playing defense specifically, it comes down to, like, just, you see the Alabama and Tennessee game. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They had their athletes make plays.
Yes.
Michigan has the athletes to, I don't want to say it, keep up with any of those, like, big name, the SEC guys, but they have enough to maybe set, to bring the fight at least.
If they open their offense up, they have enough.
The defensive line, I think, is legit too. Even better, maybe even better than last year, to be honest with you. Like across the entire front, though. Like Mozzie Smith, I think, is the real deal. I think, like, last year, obviously, Ajabo and Aiden were like dogs, and it was like those two. I think this year, all across, all four guys are studs. Specifically in the run defense too, which forces guys to pass.
Mike Morris is a dude.
Him too.
Yeah.
My only question with them, and it may sound crazy to say, specifically to Michigan fans, because I know they love the guy, but J.J. McCarthy, I haven't had him see, like you said, they're 76 in passing. I haven't seen him in a game like Bryce Young had against Texas, against Tennessee, where, like, it's kind of like on him to make plays, to say, like, you have the athletes, but you got to get the ball to him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen him, like, make those type of plays, or just to be in that type of game where it's that type of environment where you're going back and forth and having to do Bryce Young stuff, which Bryce Young looked phenomenal against Tennessee.
He did.
He's undersized, but I would not be mad the Lions took a shot at it. But that's the only question, I guess, for me, because this is would you say it's a down year in college football? Is that crazy to say or no?
No.
Because Alabama don't look the same.
Yeah. It's a down year for Alabama.
Yeah.
I'd say it's more even. It's a more even year for college football.
Make it more of an
dispersed a little bit. You don't have that one team that's like, all right, they're gonna win. They're going undefeated. They're gonna be in the national championship.
Yeah.
Unless maybe Ohio State. I think Ohio State. I had them before the season.
Yeah.
As my national champion. I think they still will be. And that's what you said. We haven't seen JJ in that environment where he's had to go out there and throw the ball 30 times. Where he's had to go out there, and because he's going up against another elite offense, elite talents on the offensive side of the ball, he needs to go out there, because that's not what Michigan does. Michigan it's Jim Harbaugh. They want to run that Stanford offense, that 49ers offense, where you run the ball 40 times a game.
Yeah.
And you play off of it with play action deep shots here and there. So he hasn't done that. He hasn't needed to do that, because everyone else, they've imposed their will on rushing the ball. But I think when you go up against a team like Ohio State, you're going to have to do that. Because Ohio State is not going to run the ball down your throat. I mean, they can.
Yeah.
But they're going to score fast. They're going to score a lot. So you need to keep pace with them, and you cannot keep pace with them by running the ball. So they're going to need J.J. McCarthy to go out there and to put up good numbers. He's going to need to throw the ball around the field when they go to the horseshoe.
Yeah, because I was bashing the Penn State win a little bit, just because Penn State's Penn State. I never really cared for them or thought of them as, like, that type of school. I know they were ranked top 10. I think they're, 4th or 5th in the country in rushing defense. And then, U of M put up 400 yards on them. And so I looked at their schedule, and they do have, like, some respectable wins on there. Like, Penn State beat Auburn at the same exact score in which Georgia beat Auburn. And I was kind of like, opened my eyes a little bit, like, okay, maybe Michigan is doing something here, because they demolished Penn State.